Hi everyone, it's Lauren Stark. I just sold this $2.3 million luxury home by Blue Heron in beautiful Lake Las Vegas. So why don't we go inside and take a look? We are in a community called Strata, which is an intimate community of about 19 homes, and they have one left for sale, but where this home sits is so spectacular because we are at the end of the street, and Strata actually means the rock formations of the mountains, and as you can see, the surrounding mountain views here are absolutely incredible, and they get even better from inside the home. For me, growing up in Las Vegas, there is just something so special about being surrounded by the mountains. It's got a lot of energy, it's very powerful and peaceful all at the same time. So we come through the private courtyard entrance, and you'll notice immediately Blue Heron. We have lots of glass. We have sliders on each side leading into the home. So come on in. Amazing pivot door that opens up into this very grand and dramatic entrance that Blue Heron is so well known for. You have the gorgeous custom light fixture. You'll notice that you have the floating staircase with the nice stair railing. And in Blue Heron homes, a lot of the times what they do in their models is they'll do that pebble rock garden, which is an option. And here they left just the tile floors, which was the standard finish, which is also quite nice, gives you a little bit of extra space, very easy to keep clean. One of my all-time favorite features of this home is this perspective from this glass pivot door with that mountain outside the front door. It is so amazing. I'm not sure if the camera is doing it justice or not, but just having that outside your front door and walking by that every day is just absolutely amazing. So let's start with the good stuff first in the main part of the home. This is the Trace model. It's about 4,600 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, and we open up into this amazing great room space with the 20-foot ceilings. I'm standing in where the dining room was. When we sold it, it was staged, and then my buyer is hiring an interior designer to, furnish the property to her taste. But this is where the dining room is. You'll notice that you have the sliding doors that lead out to this courtyard area. They did a really nice job with the landscaping also, doing the turf with the aggregate concrete in a very kind of geometrical pattern. These are the standard sliding doors that come with the Blue Heron homes. So you'll notice very nice, clean look. They chose not to upgrade the doors leading off the dining room. The other customized feature that they did is they did this wood paneling on this dining room accent wall, and it just really warmed up the space, made it so beautiful. I love that accent. I love the high windows. This room is just amazing and really sold it for my client as soon as we walked in, especially the views. So let's talk about this kitchen really quickly. The other thing that I really love the color tones in this house because they have a very organic zen feel, a little bit warmer than some of the Blue Heron models, but this island and this piece of granite with the unpolished leather look is absolutely beautiful. A lot of movement, very striking. It complements very well to the cabinets that you'll find a lot of the Blue Heron buyers are putting in. These are the upgraded cabinets, absolutely beautiful. The Bosch appliances came standard, also really well done with your microwave and your oven, and just tons of cabinet space. Beautiful kitchen. You've got your Bosch gas range, and then check out this backsplash. This is also a really cool backsplash that kind of ties everything together with the tones of the cabinets and the island countertop. And it's got a lot of texture. It looks beautiful. You'll notice that these back countertops are a little bit different than the island. It's a little bit more muted, so the island is really the showpiece of this home. And then continuing through this way, let me just show you guys, this is the pantry. Great storage in this trace model. I mean, it wraps all the way around. Just fantastic pantry. Of course, if you wanted to build this in afterwards and, you know, customize it a little bit, you absolutely can do so. The way that this home was delivered was, it was a resale, but it was new and never lived in, and it gave the buyers an opportunity to really come in and customize certain things, such as light fixtures. You'll notice that we have all the J boxes in the ceiling to add some custom light fixtures, add some ceiling fans. Window coverings are going to need to be done by the buyer, but this was a fantastic value in the Lake Las Vegas luxury market. And then you have this beautiful stone accent wall. I love this material that they did. It is just absolutely gorgeous. There's actually this piece right here that pops out with your electrical component, so you can mount your television here, but it gives it a seamless look. And then you have the heat glow fireplace that the batteries are dead in the remote, so I don't have it on for you guys, but you've seen enough of my videos to know these electric fireplaces are great because you can change the color, and this one actually produces heat. So let's head on outside and let me show you this incredible lot. This model is actually being built currently in Villaris, which is another community in Lake Las Vegas, in the island section of Lake Las Vegas. So if you love this home and you love this floor plan, there's still an opportunity to buy on, you know, some waterfront lots, more of the channel of the island. So you have these stacked sliding doors that open all the way up, and we lead out here to this incredible backyard, and the views from here are just spectacular. So we are elevated very high above Lake Las Vegas Parkway, and you can see all the surrounding mountains of Lake Las Vegas, which is a lot of elevation. It's why people love Lake Las Vegas, because the topography is so pretty. You can see to the south shore, you see all the greenery, and from upstairs, this view just really opens up, but we're on a corner here, so it's very expansive. And the owners did put in, the original owners did put in this brand new pool and spa. That is awesome. So this complies with the new 600 square feet requirement that the Clark County has for water usage. And you'll see that it's a really functional, swimmable pool and doesn't lack for anything. So it's about 42 feet long. So it's great if you love to swim laps. The pool guy was just here. He did a little bit of treatment, so it's a little cloudy right now, but it's just a fantastic pool. You've got the spillways, you have the disappearing edge, and just an incredible backyard space. I love this pool. Such a fan, because I like to swim laps, so I really like it when a pool allows for some length to actually, you know, swim without taking two strokes and then hitting the edge. You have this great outdoor kitchen that has the Lion premium grill. It's never been used. This backyard's brand new. Nobody's even swam in the pool yet. Beautiful quartz countertop. And then let me show you this feature, because this is also really, really cool. I love this design. So you have your tanning deck here that you can pop an umbrella. And then you have this built-in table in the pool. So if you are just hanging out and you want to have lunch served in the pool, that is so smart, and it didn't take away from any of the usability of the space. And then you have your hot tub here, overlooking this incredible view. And then just behind me is your fire pit, and then this is the primary suite. So from the primary suite, if you're having an evening, you can have the fire pit going, you take a hot tub, you can go back right back into the primary suite. I mean, just absolutely incredible. I am so excited from my buyers. They are relocating from Washington. This is my third set of Washington clients in the past, I would say 6 to 8 weeks, because of the estate tax that Washington State passed with the taxes that they're going to charge for high net worth individuals. So everybody's coming here. In addition to the California exodus, now we have a Washington exodus for people looking for a tax haven, which is Southern Nevada. And Lake Las Vegas is such a pretty place to do it, especially coming from, green places. So just another perspective coming back in. Okay, let's go check out the rest of the downstairs. This is a great floor plan because it lives like a single story with the primary suite and an additional bedroom and office on the main floor. And then upstairs you have 2 additional bedrooms. So that's also very, very functional for multi-generational living. So heading this way, you have your laundry room. They're gonna have to buy the washer dryer, that's no big deal. Lots of cabinet space. You have a great sink. It's a really nice laundry room, very spacious. And then just off the laundry room is your 3-car garage. I'll just show you guys really quickly, pop this open for you and turn on the light. So your 3-car garage here, your 3rd bay is off to the side. So perfect. You'll notice that all the doors have been painted to kind of accent the wall color, and then the baseboards also match. So it's also another Blue Heron feature. Sometimes people opt to paint the interior doors, sometimes they don't. Heading this way is the guest bedroom space. So the extra downstairs guest bedroom. This is your walk-in closet. Blue Heron leaves the closets as a blank slate. You can choose to build your closets through Blue Heron, or you can choose to do it afterwards to really, customize it how you wish. But this is your guest bedroom, and this is nice and spacious in here. Again, you have another J-box to do a ceiling fan or, a custom light fixture in here. What a fantastic bedroom. And then it does have its own ensuite bath. And I do want to point out that these are all the standard finishes. So this is your standard floor tile. This is your standard cabinet with your sink and your countertop. That came with the Blue Heron home. And then you have your walk-in shower. So the walk-in shower would have been an option. Otherwise it would have been a tub shower combo, but the tile surround is the standard finish. And then these doors are the upgraded shower glass doors. But I think that the original owner of this home did a really nice job selecting finishes that were options, but also keeping ones that were standard that really tied well to work within a budget. So I think that they just did a great job with that. So continuing on, this is your office. This office is the power office because of this view and all the natural light that comes in with the sliding doors from the courtyard that lead into this space. So let's say that you did have guests and they were meeting you in your office, they can just come in directly through here. I don't know if you can see from this window, this linear window above, that mountain view that's coming in. I mean, it is just has the best energy in here. And when it was staged, they had a big desk just right in the middle, kind of overlooking that view with the couch, with some, they put artwork over here, but this is where your television would go. One thing that I do want to point out, that in this floor plan, you can make this room with that downstairs guest room one big media room and add a wet bar. So I will post a link to the Trace model Valaris tour that I filmed last summer for you guys, so you can see the different configurations that you can do with this floor plan. Okay, continuing on, let's go check out this beautiful downstairs primary suite. Quick little pit stop. This is the powder room. And so you'll notice they did a nice job with the powder room. So this is going to be your standard, but they did do the dark accent paint to kind of richen it up. And then they carried through this tile along this wall that's the same backsplash from the kitchen to this wall to kind of dress up this powder room space. So made it a little bit fancy without spending too much money. You have all the Nest thermostats. We have a great storage closet through this way. You can certainly build that in. And then your downstairs primary suite is absolutely beautiful. Nice height in the ceilings. Again, you can add either a ceiling fan or a custom light fixture. Very accommodating, and the view from where your headboard would go is absolutely amazing. We are east facing here, which I want to point out because orientation when you buy a home is very important. And so when you wake up, if you're an early riser, you'll get the beautiful sunrises, and you can imagine from this mountainscape backdrop, they're going to be absolutely incredible. And like I mentioned earlier, great access to the hot tub at night. What a vibe, right? Let me show you this beautiful primary bath. You'll notice the tile accent all the way up the wall. And this is the standard floor tile, and it is so pretty. And actually, when the interior designer came into the home to measure, she loved the floor tile because it takes on taupes and it takes on grays. You can really do a lot. It's very neutral, and it's not going to show a lot of dirt or dust. So you have one vanity space on this side. That's the smaller vanity, and then you have the larger vanity on this side. You have all cabinets here, so unfortunately no drawers. If this were me, I'm probably going to put some rollouts in there just to make it a little bit more functional. You have another linear window to let in some natural light, and then you have this amazing shower that's really the focal point of this primary bath that is so spacious and so well done. You have the great bench, you have the dual shower heads, you have the wand, really nice shower. No bathtub down here, but who really needs a bathtub when you have that hot tub? And then you have your water closet just behind the shower. It's kind of a nice private location. And this is the walk-in closet, which is very accommodating. I can't wait to see how they build this out, because you can really make this spectacular. There's just a lot of space and everything. This is like a whole nother room. I mean, you can make this an office if you didn't need it for a closet, but Blue Heron does the closets right. So once a custom closet company comes in here and outfits it, it's gonna be spectacular. All right, stay with me, you guys. Let's head on upstairs. The view from upstairs is incredible. Let's go check it out. One of the larger upgrades that they did was this floating staircase with the beautiful dark wood floors that really complement not only the interior door choices, but the baseboards. And I think that they really did it right by doing this upgraded stair railing, because it is such a focal point of the home as soon as you come in. And then you'll notice that we have the beautiful stone accent wall along this back wall. So as soon as you walk into this home, it's spectacular. So heading up the stairs, we're actually gonna go this way, but Travis is gonna give you a sneak peek of the incredible mountain views that you get surrounding this home. I'm telling you, the feeling inside this property surrounded by the mountains is hard to explain. It just feels so good. So this is going to be your guest bath for this bedroom that we're about to see. They did the dark tile accent on this wall. This one has the tub shower combo. Beautiful bathrooms. And then this is going to be your guest bedroom. And again, we're just surrounded by that mountain. It's so cool from every single window in this home. It's just so amazing. And walk-in closet, great sized bedrooms in this home. Another fantastic sized walk-in closet. Okay, now that view that I was teasing you guys with, let's go experience it walking from this way. The use of windows in this home is incredible. All Blue Heron homes, the use of windows is incredible, but Blue Heron really tries to buy land that they can build their homes where the outside comes in for that biophilic design and to really get that nature element in their homes. And this home is just positioned so beautifully. My client was originally looking for a home in Summerlin, and it was really hard to find a home in Summerlin that competed with this home in terms of view, especially for the price value, because a home like this in Summerlin would be another $1.5–2 million. So this is an incredible value that we picked up for our buyer. And heading outside, you have this amazing balcony, and this is really where the view opens up. You really can see all the way to the east where Lake Mead is, all the way around the beautiful Lake Las Vegas. We're in a great section of Lake Las Vegas. Just across the way is Reverie, that's a Lennar community, and then Del Webb Lake Las Vegas 55 plus is just down the way. This is a great loft space. I kind of skipped over that because I was talking about the views so much.
And speaking of views, from this vantage point of the loft space, you really can appreciate the use of windows, the architecture, and the views that come in through every window in this home. It's easy to see why my buyers fell in love.
Fantastic loft space, media space. You could put a pool table up here. You can put 4 club chairs, conversation. I mean, just whatever you wanted to do. But you can make this another living room. So if you are having adult kids or guests, this is another great living room space upstairs. And then last but not least is your final bedroom space. They all feel like primary suites, junior primary suites, because with the exception of the one bedroom, they all have ensuite baths. This one has access to that balcony. It overlooks the pool, that view once again. I love this house. I am so excited for these buyers to move in. And then you have dual sink in this bathroom, walk-in shower, your private water closet, and then you're going to have linen storage in here. That's so smart. And then your walk-in closet. What an incredible property. One of my favorite Blue Heron homes we've ever sold. If you are thinking of buying, relocating, or selling here in the Las Vegas Valley, as a native Las Vegan, I bring years of expertise to the Las Vegas luxury market, from Lake Las Vegas to Henderson to Summerlin, and I'd love to help you make your next move. You can find all my contact information in the description box below. Well, let me know what you think of this beautiful home in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now.